before the race was over. Alright y'all, here we are, day 4. Why Not Motor Speedway, Street Stock Nationals. I think we're going to end up starting about 18th, 19th, 20th or something. Going over the car, change the oil. Just kind of smooth sailing now since we started with about 113, 20 cars, and we're going to start about 20. That's pretty good. We're going to be all right. Gonna keep working a little while. It's hot. Had another little shower come through. Alright y'all, it is almost showtime. Final preparation. We're starting 20th, 51 laps, got a long way to go. I think,
Let's bring it up.
Huh?
Let's bring it.
Okay. We'll be over here. Give me 5, Reese. We gotta get it ready. Reese, my lucky charm tonight. Y'all, not much of a race video tonight. The 5th lap, they had some spins going on in front of me, and I did all I could do to turn down and dodge it. I just got hit on the rear end, broke the rear end again. We're going to have a new rear end, not not sure what all we're going to have to have. This has just been a long, messed up 4 days. They're going to have to work on that program down there. Very unorganized. Too many cars. They had, of course, our street stock race for $5,000 to win. Also had the factory stock $5,000 to win. I think it was well over 300 cars there. Just too many. Too many for them to handle. I mean, they didn't even have a wrecker there that worked. On top of all the non-driving folks that just drive through you. I ain't never seen so much wrecking in my life. It's just very aggravating. We got too much time, too much money in these cars for people to be driving like that. It won't give you no room. It's just unreal. I don't guess I've ever been to a deal like that. I mean, it's 5:30 and I'm fixing to be at the house, so we probably left at 4 o'clock. They were still racing. Had an awful pile up on after we got wrecked, an awful pile up. I don't know, it must have been about 15 in that. The leader got knocked out. I don't know, I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's a very bad deal. Very bad deal. Lots and lots of race cars tore up. I don't know. And I've been getting an awful lot of comments about GRT. I told all y'all going into this thing, GRT ain't had nothing to do with it. And I knew we was going to have a challenge getting the race car going. We ended up last night in our B main, we had a supercar, came from what, 12th to 4th and 15 laps. And no more laps than we run tonight. We was going to have a pretty good car. I'm not saying we could win it. We started 20th, but I think we was going to advance pretty good if we kept our nose clean. But I don't know, you people that watch these videos, I mean, y'all can't tell nothing from watching these videos. I mean, you sure don't need to be talking about GRT or whatever kind of car I might get. Just might need to get y'all one and come on out there and get some and see just how easy it is. This is one of the most competitive classes around. I mean, you get in there, if you're a tenth or two off, you off. So I don't know. It just gets kind of aggravating, some of y'all, the way y'all comment. I appreciate all the encouraging comments that people give, telling us to keep working at it, hammering at it, you'll find it and all that. Them people kind of understand stuff. But some of you people that's commenting about kind of ragging on GRT or whatever, should have kept the old car. Y'all ain't got a clue about racing. So anyway, not much of a video today. What, 5 laps worth? But anyway, we did learn a lot. I always try, if possible, to find something positive about the race or whatever I might be doing. And it was pretty positive on what we learned. We picked up a lot of speed. We was just kind of a step behind all weekend. So all we can do now is work on it, see what all we got tore up, put it back together and go again. It's gonna have times like this, gonna have years like this. Just part of it, gotta keep working at it. So, all you negative keyboard punchers, as a lot of y'all call them, and I appreciate that. Just keep it to yourself if you wanna talk about somebody or whatever. But anyway, maybe they'll get a little more organized and learn how to do that show better, you know. Not all to blame on them, a lot to blame on all the drivers and the spinning out and the wrecking and everything. But I think if you got a racetrack deal, I mean, you can have too many cars at a race, and it was definitely too many at one race. They try to run too many classes down there. So there was enough cars with just the street stocks to have a race, much less having 100 and something more factory stock. And I mean, I think there was a super turnout on the factory stock. Super turnout. I think what they might need to do is just have a separate show for them, 5,000 to win. They did another crazy deal, kind of let you buy back in where you could re-qualify. Of course, I wasn't going to spot nobody. I bought back in and re-qualified, and that helped us get in. But I don't know, it was just kind of a very confusing type weekend for everybody. Long weekend, no reason you should be racing in daylight. But anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling, crossing over the river right here. We're just a few minutes from the house. I'm gonna call it a night. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.